Mermaid asks, I keep seeing cardinals everywhere and know they mean something. I always feel frozen still. How do you figure out who it could be?
So typically, yes, cardinals are our family. And what I have come to understand is it's usually more somebody that you're closer to. So in most cases, it's a parent or an aunt or like a really close relative. That's what I've seen more often. That doesn't mean that it can't be a friend, because sometimes it is a friend as well, but in most cases it is a very close family member. Okay. What I would do is, the second you see it, honey, and you know that it is for you a message, I would ask. So how you ask is you're just going to kind of quiet yourself and be like, who is this representing? What message is this? Who is it from? That's the easiest way to get that. Yeah.
Great. Next question.
Next question.
Rach97 says, please give me some career guidance. I'm really stuck.
Oh, honey. I'm so sorry. So it feels like you're really stuck, yes. But that momentum, honey, is about to change. And I do feel that you need to create your online presence a little bit more. And I do see you actually getting some training. It feels very business oriented. So if there is a place where you can get some business training, doing it online, it feels very quick. It's not so it's not like you're going to school for a couple of years or anything. It's just a really quick, it feels almost like an upgrade, but definitely about how to run a business. And what I do see for you, honey, is within the next 2 years, you're going to be doing your own business. So you need all of that information on how to run it properly. Okay. Yeah. Don't stress so much about it, because you are actually in the right alignment. Okay. So for you, within the next couple of months, it's about getting that education and getting that backing for you. Okay.
Right. Shauna asks, what are the signs from Grandma?
Oh, so right away she shows me light. Okay, so when I see that, it's typically like a light bulb will burn out, or if you're sitting in a space talking about her, all of a sudden the sun starts to appear and it's very, very bright. So she uses light, and I just saw a flash of light actually happen right behind me there. That's hilarious. And she also does send you coins and feathers. Okay, so just pay attention to that. But the light is the thing that she messes with the most. So that is her like cue to you that she's here. Yeah. The light thing is just, it's so bright. So bright.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Alright. There's so many work questions today.
Yeah. Well, I understand that. Everybody is a little worried and stressed about work, right?
Mm-hmm. Alright. This person says, I'm Cindy. My oldest daughter has been struggling mentally. Do you see anything with her?
So I do see that there is some stuff outside of her that's causing issues. I feel like she's not getting the sleep cycle that she needs to get, which means that she's not going into that theta, delta, whatever it is, sleep. And so her body is not regulating properly. So it feels hormonal. I would get her checked if you can, and just get some blood work done just to see where her hormone levels are at. It feels like serotonin levels probably are out of whack a little bit. So that will help her a lot. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. All right. Mercedes Cassidy asks,
I like that name.
asks, how can I feel my Joe so much, but he doesn't come in my dreams?
So, because you feel him, honey. that's the conundrum. So he does actually come to you in your dreams. You don't necessarily remember it, is what I'm hearing. So you do have a few dreams where he is coming in. Mostly it's because you feel him. And so he doesn't have to do that extra step of visiting in your dreams. What I would try practicing is getting into that meditative state. Take a picture of him and look at him until you feel that connection. Put the picture down. Close your eyes, pull him up in front of you. You don't need to be asleep to be able to connect, okay? It's just you need to be relaxed, and this needs to be turned off. That's it. Yeah.
We do have a lot of new people if you just want to go.
Hello, new people. So my name is Rebecca Dragonheart. Thank you for joining me. I decided I was going to do a live today because I had a lot of new followers, and I just wanted to express my gratitude for one, and also to just show you what I do and how I do what I do. I am a psychic medium. I've been doing this since 1993. This is my life path, so this is what I do. I do provide private readings. They are 45 minutes long. If you go to my website, RebeccaDragonheart.com, it is first come, first serve, but you book through there, okay? And I also do have a Patreon account, which has a lot of really valuable information also. So if you're interested in that, it is also on my website. I couldn't think of the word for a second there. Thank you.
All right. Caroline O'Connor asks, a friend Jason passed 3 days ago, and I'm wondering if he's okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I do see him actually. He's still processing is what it feels like. So what happens after we pass, and some people it's faster than others, but his is very recent, so it does feel like he's still processing. So there's like a transition between here and the other side where we review our life, which I'm sure a lot of you have heard. And basically how that goes is you feel everything that you've done, either with yourself and with others as well. And so that can take a little bit of time. I do feel that he is still processing. Also, it feels like the crossing over wasn't necessarily expected or too soon kind of a thing. Now, he feels okay. I don't feel any stress or worry there. It just feels like I'm still processing this transition. Now, that being said, once that processing is done, they come back and visit us, all right? And they do give us that reaffirming energy that, hey, I'm still here. I'm still a big part of your experience, and you haven't lost me, okay? So we do get visited quite regularly from our family and friends. Yeah.
Next question.
Next question.
This person says, hello, Colleen here. Have I met my person?
Yeah. And Colleen, you are going to have a really great year of wonderful people coming into your life this year. Okay. So be really open and receptive. You've been pulling for it for a couple of years is what I'm hearing. I mean, longer than that, but a couple of years you've been really focusing. So you have a lot of, I feel like a lot of really good people coming in this year for you. Yeah. Yay. That's always awesome.
Next question?
Yes, please.
All right. This person says, hello, I'm Maria. Will I get a job in my field soon? Am I even in the right field?
So it's interesting you say, am I in the right field? Because what I hear is, it isn't going to look like you think it is. And it feels like you have something else to add to your training or what it is that you're doing. So there is an extra bit that is going to set you apart from others is what I hear. Now, I do hear that within 8 months, you will for sure find the exact career that falls in alignment. So there's a little bit of something in between is what I hear. Okay. So don't get disheartened. That's just to pay bills. Okay. You will get into your field, and it is going to be, sooner rather than later. Some people wait years before they get into the field. But you'll be there sooner.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, this person says, hey Rebecca, Emily here. What do my spirit guides want me to know at the moment?
So Emily, I'm going to tell you this. Your energy is so lovely, honey. It's very, very high. You are very, it's almost like it's just relaxed in the environment. And it feels like you are on this journey of, one, self-discovery, but it feels like for your spirit guides that this year is a really big year for you. And it's about connecting with yourself in a big way. You are a very generous, caring, loving person, but you don't always take care of you the way that you should. So the message that I hear from them is it's about being a little bit selfish. I know that's a hard word, right? But you need to be a little bit more selfish with yourself. And that's what I'm hearing from them. Take care of you so that you can help and be that for others. Honey, you are such a bright light for people. So keep being that way. But it's really about that self-love, okay? Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. This is the question I was just reading.
Oh.
That's sending you gifts.
Oh, thank you.
So this person says, my name is Asma. Will my financials get better, please?
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, but I do feel within the next 4 months, there is whatever's been blocking it, or it's not really blocked. It's just kind of like slowed down energetically. Whatever is in the way of that, you've been really working on. So I do hear within the next 4 months, a huge shift in your financial, in all of your abundance. So just be open and receptive for that, honey. You don't have to worry. You are very well taken care of. I feel like there are people on the other side that really are supportive of you, and the energy of abundance is yours. I feel it. So just be open and receptive and allow it to come in, okay? It's on its way. So the stress and the money worries that you've been having it's soon to be a memory is what I hear. Yay.
Can you remind people not to spam and maybe just go over your rules one more time?
Any more people?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello for everybody who's just joining today. If you're new to my lives, how it works is please just ask your question once, give us a few minutes. If we haven't responded, you can ask again. Try not to spam us. It's just really difficult because there's always hundreds of people on, and we want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity. When we get spammed, it's hard to read anybody's questions, even yours. Also, if you can just put your name in the question bar if your username is a little bit weird. And for those of you who are new coming on, my name is Rebecca Dragonheart and I'm a psychic medium. So you can book a reading with me if you're interested in doing so. Just go to my website, rebeccadragonheart.com. Okay, go. Thanks, guys. You're so sweet. Thank you.
This person says, "Hi, Dan here. Is my brother okay, and is he with me?"
Yeah, you know what, Dan? Your brother has not left your side. It is so funny because he stands on the right side of you and is always constantly, I don't know, the relationship that you guys had, he is such a kidster and always criticizing and poking fun at you. I know you can't always, or you may not be able to hear it, but that's what he shows me is like, I laugh at him, I poke fun at him all the time. He's very, 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 important in your life already. Like he's watching over you is what I hear, and he's not going anywhere is what he tells me. So he's going to be with you for a long time. And he kind of says he's going to be a thorn in your side. I don't know what he means by that, but I think it's just because he really likes to poke fun at you in a good way. It's not a bad thing. It's just that's the relationship on that part. So funny. All right, next question.
All right. This person says, "Hello, my name is Cassandra from South Africa. Any messages from my grandfather, Chris?"
So it's interesting. So he does visit you, honey, but there is a female energy that's with you more predominantly. And it feels more like it might be grandmother, great-grandmother energy. Definitely both are there. I do feel that you get a lot of visitation. With your grandfather, what I'm hearing more than anything, super proud of you, lots of love, and just really wants to guide you. So he's very wise in his ways, I guess. Best way to describe it. And it's almost like I've got lots of experience and I want to guide her. So what I'm going to suggest is learning how to communicate with him. And again, it's just getting into a relaxed state and allowing his energy to come forward to give you the support that you need. Okay. So his promise to you is, I'm going to help you have the best life that you can have here. Okay. So be open and receptive to that, because that's an awesome thing. Okay. And our loved ones on the other side do have the ability to assist us and help us, but we have to give them permission, because free will stops them from doing anything to intervene unless we give them permission to intervene. So ask him to, really help you, guide you, and show you that he's there. Okay. And you can pick how you want him to show you. So if you want him to show you, feathers, show me feathers. If you want him to show you birds, show me birds. You get to pick. And that helps to have that connection better and stronger. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
What?
Just a lot of new questions.
Oh, good. I like new questions.
All right. Okay, this person says, "Hello, my name is Maria. Will we buy a house soon, please?"
I actually, yeah. And, it's interesting because there's a lot of momentum and a lot of support in this. So it's this year is what I hear, within the next few months. So be open and ready, because you deserve it. And this is going to be your, forever space is what I hear. So this is perfect. It's so perfect for you too. What I see is so perfect for you, honey. So be ready. Yay. And there's nothing in the way of you. That's the nice thing, is there's no resistance whatsoever.
All right. Okay, this person says, "Hi, I'm Lucy from the UK. My mom passed a year ago and we miss her. Is she with us and okay?"
She sits at the table with you, honey. So she shows me when you're sitting at the table having your meal and your breakfast and your coffee and whatever, she sits there with you. She's still a part of the conversation. It's actually kind of funny because you guys talk to her is what I hear. Like you talk to her like she's there, and that has given her the energy to be there. Put a spot for her because it feels like she wants to be a part of that, and she's so family oriented and absolutely loves all of you guys so much and is going to be there for all of you, not just one, not just two, for all of you. So you guys need to really remember her. Okay, and if you don't already have a photo up of her that you can say good morning to her and good night to her, please do so, because that really does make them feel better. Okay, next. Aw, thank you, honey.
All right. Okay. This person says, oh, that's not a question.
What was
It
it?
was just a statement.
Oh. Was it a statement you want to read out?
No, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Is it gone already?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Just a lot of new people in.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Kimberly asks, take the townhouse in June or wait?
I hear wait, and the reason why is a better alignment is going to come up for you shortly thereafter. So not yet. It feels like the townhouse is settling. Like that was the easy thing to do, but it's not necessarily the right alignment for you, honey. Yeah.
All right. This person, Isa
probably
asks, I feel very stuck. Can you give me some advice on what I should do?
Yeah, honey.
What do you see in my future?
So right away, I'm drawn to your heart chakra. So there's some things that you have to clear out. And what I mean by that is, YouTube is great for like meditations for the chakras. And your heart chakra, honey, it is, you're very protective of it like this. And this is your power. For you, you're very sensitive from your emotional state. And when we turn that off, which is what it feels like you've done, it stops the flow for you. And what I mean by that is like your connection to source, your connection to this side of yourself that's very important. So I would work on the heart chakra and using the frequencies that are available on YouTube, easy to find, and just really open it up and stop being afraid of connecting. Okay, so it's really about being more open-hearted and working with I would consider you an empath, so working with your empathic gifts. Okay, but the emotions is the key to your power. Okay, so really working on that heart chakra being open. Thank you, honey.
All right. This person says, "Hi, I'm Dee. Will we have kids soon? Feel like a spirit is around me, but I don't know who."
I was just gonna say, so it's so funny. There's a certain thing that happens with people who are about to get pregnant, and there's an energy that floats around them, and it's so interesting because this child who wants to come into your life is literally waiting for its opportunity. That's what you're feeling. Don't worry, honey. It's happening imminently is what I hear. So very, very, very soon you're going to be having your children. Okay. And I do hear you'll have 3 altogether. Yay. Right.
All right.
Okay.
Next question?
Next question. Yeah.
All right. This person says, I'm Bonnie. I look after my mother-in-law and she has Alzheimer's.
Mm-hmm.
Her boyfriend passed. Is he around?
He is, but not as much as you would expect. So for her, what I feel is there's a previous relationship that was pretty important of somebody who's passed that is in her energy more so than her boyfriend who passed. So there's somebody before him, and I'm not sure if you know about this person or not, but they seem to be very important to her, and there's a lot of connection between the two of them. So don't get too caught up on the boyfriend energy because it's somebody else for sure. When it comes to her dementia, honey, what I feel is she slips away a lot. So you should trying to contact or communicate with her more in the astral. I don't know if you know what that means, but we have like a spiritual state, which I call the astral plane, right? We all call it that if you don't know what it is. And it feels like she's there more often now than she used to be. So it's a lot easier to communicate with them when you get into a meditative state. And again, it's like pull them up and communicate with them that way, okay? And you can actually have more of a communication with her, less of the physical, more on the energetic and spiritual side, okay? She needs it, and you do too, is what I hear. All right. Trying to get my candle to stick, but it's being finicky here.
This person's name is Lori, and they ask, do you see me being financially okay in my future? It's been really hard since my divorce.
Yeah, so it's not as soon as I would hope for you, and probably not as soon as you'd hope for yourself, but within the next couple of years, honey, don't worry, okay? You're going to be okay. I do see a lot more abundance coming to you. It's your mindset. You've got to clear out the stress and the worry, because that's really keeping you stuck where you are. Mm-hmm. Stop thinking about the past and only focus on your future, okay? You didn't make the wrong choice. You definitely made the right choice in shifting out of that relationship. It just is different now. So we have to stop looking back and start looking forward, okay? Clear that out. And really start listening to things that are going to help you be more manifesting consciously, okay? So feed your brain the things that it needs. Thank you so much, you guys.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
This person says, hello.
Oh, thank you.
This person says, hello, I'm Rachel from Montreal. Will I buy a house with my boyfriend next year or engage soon? XO.
So the house, it feels like is a couple of years away. So it's not going to be next year. And I think it's just because the house that is meant for you isn't going to be available when you're expecting to have that happen. Okay. I do see for you guys, as the momentum is going right now, absolutely this committed relationship, marriage, kids, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So be ready for all of that, but it feels a year further than what you're thinking. That's what I hear. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
When you read for the Alzheimer's person, she said same name, and I do know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, well, there you go.
Alright. Okay, this person says, hi there, I'm really wondering if studying abroad is the right decision for me. Thank you, Teddy.
Yeah, it feels like it's, again, delayed, probably because of circumstances that are happening. But yeah, honey, absolutely, you need this experience. And I know we've all kind of been set back. It feels like it's been forever that we've been dealing with our situation, but really it's a very short time. And you will be traveling, you will be having that experience. This is a big part of your need and desire for your soul. So I do feel, yes, you will travel and study abroad. It just feels a bit delayed, okay? So don't get disheartened, honey. It just means things have to be done in alignment and timing, okay? So it's really the timing. It's just a few months past what you're thinking, okay?
You have a lot of new people if you want to go.
Sure, new people. Hello. So my name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I have been doing this work since 1993, and I do have a website that you can book private reading with me if you do want to do a one-on-one. You just go to RebeccaDragonheart.com. It is a 45-minute reading. It is first come, first serve, because I do get a lot of clients. So yeah, there you go. And then I also do have a Patreon account if you want access to extra information, teachings, and things like that. You can also find that on my website, just underneath the booking. Yeah.
Right.
And thank you for the gift, whoever just sent that.
Okay, next question.
Yes, please.
Sumit asks, is there anything you see for my upcoming future or a message I need to hear?
Yeah, honey. So this year for you is really about figuring out how you want to continue going forward. It feels like some big things have happened in the last couple of years for you, and this year is really about sowing those seeds, okay? So really get focused on your future more than anything. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to be? How do you want to be in the world? That is really what this year is for a lot of us, but specifically for you, okay? So it is really about you getting more focused on your future. And, one of the main things that I would suggest is learning manifestation really, really internalize it, because you're a pretty powerful manifester and you want to have control over what you're manifesting. Don't let things be on autopilot is what I hear for you, okay? Right?
Next question. John says, I miss my mom so much, but when I dream about her, she is always sad. Is she sad on the other side?
She is not sad on the other side, honey. Typically, when we dream about our family members being sad or upset, it's how we're perceiving what we think is going on for them. When you're on the other side, it is pure love. It is pure joy. It is so intense in its positivity that there's no way that our family can be sad. What I can say is when they come over here, it is to comfort us, because we're the ones that are sad. We're the ones that are grieving. You know, we've lost something. You know, they've gone back to source. They've gone back to the essence of what they are and who they are and what they're essentially supposed to be. So they're in joy and bliss. They come back for us to let us know that it's okay. What I feel with you is there are dreams that you have where it is visitations, and those other dreams where you see her sad, honey, it feels like that's more of like you trying to process what you're feeling, okay? Your mom doesn't feel sad. More than anything, I think she just wants you to start feeling better, okay? And I do feel that there are dreams you don't necessarily remember having with her. I'd keep a journal beside your bed just so that you can write down when things do come through for you, okay? So I call it a dream journal. Just keep it beside your bed and start just recording things that are coming through for you, so then you can process and you won't feel so bad, okay? But she doesn't feel upset, not at all. More so that she just wants to help you. That's what I feel.
Right, next question. Amy Palmer 2005 asks, I'm a psychic medium, but I'm quite young. I just want to know if I should carry on what I'm doing.
Yeah, honey. Also, you're going to get into healing. So if you're not already doing Reiki and things like that, it's not just Reiki though, okay? So it's something beyond Reiki, almost, it's interdimensional. Sounds kind of weird, but you'll figure that out. It's a form of healing that is it just goes beyond what the physical self needs. So it is what you're going to be doing, but not just the psychic medium stuff. So you really are a healer, and it's a hands-on healer. So you need to learn how to do that and how to work with that. Being young, old, doesn't matter. It's just you need the access to that information, okay? So just start looking into being a healer, okay? Right. Next.
Yes. Can you remind people not to spam?
Yeah, so if you guys can just ask your question, and then if we haven't answered it right away, give us a few minutes and then ask again. It's really difficult if you keep asking. We don't get to read anybody's questions, so just ask it and then just wait a few minutes. If I haven't answered or we haven't had an opportunity to get to it, then go ahead and ask again, okay? Thank you, guys. And thank you for the flower.
All right. Shelbs.lin asks, due date? Question mark.
So it is. You're gonna be overdue. That's what I hear. You're gonna be overdue. Do everything in your power to get yourself, like, you know, moving furniture, vacuuming, all that kind of stuff, please. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, I'm ready now, please. It's okay. Babies come when babies come. Thanks, you guys. Oh, you're so sweet.
Another question? All right. Kiara asks, hi from Toronto. Will my financial situation improve this year? How am I with my manifestation? You're actually doing some really amazing work, honey, with your manifestation, and you shifted a lot. What I hear is by 8 months. So whatever it is you're doing now, by 8 months, that's when the trajectory of it and the energy of it lets go. Okay, so please continue doing what you're doing when it comes to your manifestation. Do not give up hope. Sometimes you don't see it right away. So 8 months from now is what? What are we in? We're in April now, right? So April to May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So December. I do see a huge improvement, okay? Right, next question?
Yep.
Alright, this person says, hello, it's Nicole. Will the project I just did with my daughter be successful? It's to help families. Yeah, it is going to evolve a little bit, but yeah, it's absolutely going to touch many, many, many lives. And you guys are incredible, by the way. The energy is amazing. So keep going, keep doing what you're doing. And seek some support outside in the community, because it will be well taken care of and well received. Thank you for the fire, whoever was sending that. All right. Question? Mm-hmm. Newfie Pony 77 their name is Stephanie, asks, will I have any more kids, and is my husband my soulmate?
You already know your husband's your soulmate. I could feel that. I do feel that there is an opportunity for you to have another child for sure, okay? So if you're open and receptive to it, allow it to be, please and thank you kind of thing. There is an energy there that is wanting to come in. So I would say, yeah, at least one more. All right.
Denise asked, can you please tell me if my late husband who passed away from ALS is happy for me now?
Actually claims that he's a big part of the good manifestations that you've been having and the people in your lives. Yeah, I think the main thing is he's going to watch over you, okay? So be comfortable with that idea because you are sensitive to feeling him, and sometimes it can be a little awkward when you do. So I'm just saying that the energy is there and he is very supportive of things that are happening in your life right now, okay? So very much happy and a big push towards what you're doing now. So please keep doing. Yeah, lots of love from him too, hey?
All right. This person says, I'm Nazan. Can I ask if I am spiritually gifted?
Yeah, so here, what I got shown right away is your intellect. So what I do here is absolutely, you definitely have spiritual gifts. You've had them your whole life, but you get too much in your own way. So start letting that go and stop worrying so much about people accepting it, and just be yourself. You are very empathic, honey, so that you're very energy sensitive, which means, you walk into a room, if let's say people were very low vibration, say they're really depressed or whatever, you couldn't stay in that space. So it's very important that you work on how to be an effective empath, okay? Get your mind out of the way, because you're trying to prove something that's just part of who you are, and you don't need to do that, okay? You don't have to validate that with anybody. Just validate it with yourself, okay? Work on that, getting the mind out of the way. The key to being spiritual and psychic and tapped in is using your imagination, okay? So the way that I do what I do is my imagination helps me with that. And with you, you're so analytical and you're so critical in your way of thinking, and that's what has to shift for you. I do hear, if you're interested in grabbing some, amethyst is a great crystal. This guy here. This will help just elevate you, and it also helps with like that. You're energy sensitive, and a lot of like the reason why you want to prove it is because you can feel people poking you energetically, like, oh, it's not real kind of thing. So amethyst works as a psychic protection for that, okay? For you in particular, you need the amethyst. There you go. All done. Next.
Tammy asks, lots of heartache this year. Any messages?
Oh, honey, I can feel the heaviness and the sadness for sure. You've got to start working on the healing. And in your case, a lot of it is meditation, writing your feelings out. So it's really important that you do this and help yourself by clearing it. Get some rose quartz, because honey, your heart hurts. It's very heavy. It's very, very sad. And you're not alone. Okay. So know that you do have a lot of support spiritually and even externally. So in the physical world, there is a lot of support for you, honey, but you have to reach out for people. Okay. Take the time that you need to take, but you can't cut yourself off for too long. That's what I hear mostly for you. Okay. And lots of love for you, honey. I'm so sorry for the sadness that you're feeling.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
Brooke says, hey, love and light. I'm at a crossroads. Any advice if I should stay or go?
I hear stay, so not yet for going. There's still a lot to be learned in the situations. So yeah, not yet.
All right. Kimberly says, I haven't been feeling my mom who passed in 2019. Is she leaving me any signs? Is she with me?
She is with you, honey. And I feel like it's just that you don't know what the signs are more than anything. I do see she sends cats to you. So cats are very important to her for some reason, or important to you. Somebody, it's an important thing. So pay attention when you're seeing like random cats. Like if you're walking down the street and a cat comes walking up to you, that's your mom. I'm going to tell you right now. She likes to send cats to you for whatever reason. Also, I do hear that she does visit you a lot in your sleep, in your dreams. So if you're not remembering them, it's okay. But again, keep that dream journal beside the bed so that you can write it down, okay? The messages that I get from her is things are moving in the right direction for you, and you don't need to worry, honey, because she's going to be with you to help you and guide you along the way, okay? Talk to her more often is what I hear. All right.
Next question. Ash asks, is it normal to see shadow people or wisps? Am I on the right path?
Yeah, so it's interesting. When you see something through the corner of your eye, what ends up happening is the brain fills it in like a shadow because it doesn't understand what it's looking at. Now, shadow people, this is a totally different thing. I've seen shadow people, and until you've actually seen one, you have no idea how to even really properly describe it. It's like a shadow that's darker than the shadows. Now, if that's the type of shadow you're talking about, yeah, it is normal. They're low vibration though, so you want to clear that out. If you're just seeing things through the corner of your eye, honey, that's just your brain filling it in that it looks like a shadow, okay? So that is your brain not knowing, who did I just see? What did I just see? So you've got to ask yourself, what is it that I'm seeing, okay? What was the other part of that question? You remember?
And am I on the right path?
Yeah, and I do feel that in your space, honey, you do need to do more clearing. So get some sage or whatever it is that you like to clear energy with, crystals even. I do hear selenite for you. Do I have some? I don't have any selenite on my desk, but selenite would be a good one to just put in the space, especially where you're feeling the most activity and seeing the most activity, okay? And you can just put it in the corner of the room. Yeah, it'll help a lot. Thank you for the gifts.
This person says, hey, I'm Sam. May I ask when he will communicate with me?
So it's interesting. There's a bit of a resistance. So what I would do is try to clear that, but relatively soon, I hear within the next few weeks. Okay? Yeah.
Also, you have a lot of new people on it.
Oh, yeah? Sure. Hello, new people. So there's a few things. So I am Rebecca Dragonheart. I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing this work now since 1993. You can book readings with me. It is first come, first serve. So if you visit my website, it's RebeccaDragonheart.com. Go to the bookings page and book your readings there. Also, the way that it works on here is please ask your question, but don't spam us. So ask the question, wait a few minutes. If you haven't gotten a response, then ask again. And if your username is a bit obscure, can you put your real name or your initials into your question so that we know who we're talking to? There we go. That's all the rules, right? Oh, and I also have Patreon, which is also located in my at my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com too. So lots of valuable information on my Patreon account as well.
All right, next question.
Next question.
Amanda asks, will I get pregnant by the end of 2021?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. You're going to have more than one children. So that's good. Next.
Alright. This person says, Casey here. Do you see me buying my first home anytime soon? Please and thank you.
So I heard 2022 for your first home, honey, and it may just be that you have to get all of your ducks in a row. And that's what I hear. So 2022 is not that far away. Yeah.
Alright. This person says, Sadaf here. When will I get pregnant? Will I have a healthy boy or girl?
So I heard October. And definitely healthy. It feels like a girl. Yeah.
All right. This person says, hi, this is Liz. It's been a rough year. Are my parents around? Are they giving me a sign?
So mostly I feel your mom, not your dad as much. But it feels like your dad visits somebody else or other family members more. Your mom is a big part of your experience, and I think it's just because you need her more than you do your dad. What I do hear for you, honey, is things are improving. It has been a tough couple of years for you for sure, and just be ready for the change. I hear by August, so things are really going to massively improve for you. Okay. Thank you so much. You guys are so generous.
Also, we have about 20 minutes left.
Wow.
No, it's a
Wow.
fast.
It goes so fast.
All right. This person, Ricky.C88 asks, do people in a coma hear us speaking to them?
Absolutely, they do. And sometimes what happens too is they're not actually in their bodies. They're in the astral. So they do hear us though. So please, if you have anybody in a coma, talk to them. Another really good thing is Put a piece of amethyst beside somebody in a coma. It helps them a lot. And I've actually seen people come out of a coma because of amethyst. Yeah.
Pretty good.
What's that?
So pretty awesome.
It is awesome. Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. This person says, "Hi, I'm Trudy. Anything from my beautiful angel that I lost 2 years ago.
Aw,
Thank
honey.
you."
Yeah. Don't give up hope is the first thing I hear, for whatever reason. that is one of the main messages. And there's a lot of angelic energy around you, honey. So start really being open and receptive to that, because you do need some major, major healing is what I hear. You've gone through a lot of transition with the things that have happened. They're telling me the last 5 years for you. But specifically, this is a time for your healing. Okay. So as much as you can, start working, meditating on, clearing out the trauma and the pain that you're feeling. I see a lot of light and a lot of angelic love around you, honey. Okay. So you're not alone.
All right.
Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. This person says, "I'm Diane. I'm launching my new business soon. Will it be a success?"
It will, honey. It feels like you need to tweak your online presence a little bit more. Okay, so get some assistance with it, or at least some input from others is what I hear. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a good success. So congratulations on that. It feels like within a couple of months it's going to explode from your launch. Yeah, so that's awesome. Oh, thank you, hon.
All right. Patty Barb says, "Please, is my dad around, and does he have any messages for me?"
Oh, so proud of you. That's the main thing. You have overcome a lot, and I don't know what you do, but what I hear from him is he's so proud of the effect that you have on people. So whatever he means by that, it absolutely feels incredible. I do see him, he comes into your room, and I do see him sit on your bed, and he stands in by your closet is what I hear. So when you're feeling that, that's your dad. Okay, honey, so much love. So proud of you. That's the main thing. Like, absolutely so proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing, because honestly, the momentum of what you are is just going to get better and better and better. Okay. Yeah. Nice guy, by the way. Very, very, very nice guy. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Ronalda asks, "I'm going through a breakup. Will I ever meet someone I can spend my life with?"
Yes, you will. So there's going to be some clearing that has to happen. I feel like there's a few energies, so a few past relationships that you need to really release and let go. Don't hold yourself back by focusing on things that haven't worked out. Really focus on what it is that you're looking for. What I see more than anything for you, honey, is within the next 2 years, and it can be sooner is what I hear, but you need to clear your past. But within the next 2 years, your vibrational match, so your soulmate, is coming into your life. Okay?
All right.
You're not.
This person says, "Hi, Natasha here. I just got turned down at my dream job. Has he been honest?"
Yeah, honey, don't worry about that, because the situation with the dream job, what it feels like is that it wasn't going to be ideal for you. So the people, not necessarily the job itself, but the people that you would have been working with were not the greatest energies. So keep yourself open to similar, okay? I do hear within the next 4 months, you're going to find the job that you want. Yeah. So it's super quick. It's not even that long. But yeah, the energies of the people in that environment it would have clashed with you. That's what I hear.
All right.
Yeah.
George asks, "Wondering if my grandmother is with me, and how can I help my daughter with what she's going through?"
Okay, so you cannot save your daughter from what she has to go through, okay? That's the number one thing I'm going to tell you, because I know that you feel like you want to step in and just take away her lesson. You can't. She has to go through what she's going through. So all you can be for her is support, an ear, and a shoulder to cry on, okay? So she just needs you to be supportive. I do hear that you got to let her vent and not offer her solutions, because she needs to process this herself. She needs to go through this herself, but just needs you as somebody that she can vent to and express concern and throw things off of you, okay? When it comes to energies around you, it feels like it shifts a lot. So you don't have one particular energy. It feels like there's multiple people that come and go. and mostly because you're not really in need of that. So some people, when they're really grieving, you don't feel like you're in that grieving state. So they come as you talk about them, but it's not a necessity for you to be okay. And so our family doesn't just pop in for no reason, right? They'll pop in to check in on us, but they're not going to stay. Okay. So you have people that do pop in and check in on you. And when you talk about the people that you love that have crossed over, they do pop in. They come in because we pull on them. But other than that, you don't need anybody. Basically, you're all put together. It's a good thing, right?
All right.
Okay.
Next question.
Yep.
Okay. This person says, "My name is Amanda. My life is changing quickly. Am I setting up to have a baby soon?"
Yeah, you're right. Your life is changing quickly. I do see this year a lot of shifting. You are going to be relocating, is what I hear, but it is ideal for you. So if you're where you think you're supposed to be, that's not your permanent place. Okay. So you will be shifting and moving into a new environment. I do see a child coming into your life for sure. And I do see major opportunities coming up within the next 6 months for you. Yeah. So just be open for that. Right?
All right. Next question.
Yeah, for sure.
This person says, "Hi, this is Sandra. Lost a lot this year trying to switch to a positive mindset. Feel lost."
So number one thing I'm going to say for you, honey, is don't put anything negative in your brain. So don't watch the news, don't on social media, anything. If it's negative, bypass it altogether. What I want to see you do, and even if you only do this for the next couple of weeks, is just feed your brain all of the positive, spiritual, and manifestation and energy and all of this stuff. Feed yourself properly. So YouTube, if you're on Netflix, good stuff only, that kind of thing, okay? So it's really about what you're feeding yourself. You're really shifting, okay? And yeah, you've had a lot of disappointment is what I hear this last year. A lot of things that didn't come to fruition or didn't become what you were expecting them to be. But your mindset is shifting. So just be more responsible with what you're putting in your mind. You know, just like with food, what we consume visually and auditorily really affects us. So if you're somebody who likes horror movies, it's really bad for our soul. It's really hard. And trust me, I mean, I like horror movies sometimes too, but they're not good for us. So try to avoid the negative stuff, okay? Really focus on just putting positive things into yourself. Yeah. Thank you for the flower.
Right.
Next.
Richie Rich 747 asks, "Scared to commit in my new relationship. Should I jump in with both feet?"
Oh, yes, please do. Please, yes. Why are you so afraid? Because it feels right. That's what it feels like. So, absolutely. This person is a life lesson for you, honey. And in a very beautiful, amazing way. So, don't be afraid anymore. Yeah. This it also feels like she was sent to you. There you go. So,
all right.
no afraid. Next.
Certainly. There are a lot of new people.
Thank you guys. New people again.
Yeah, if you want to just go over.
Sure. So hello everybody that's new. Actually, the reason why I did this impromptu live was because I had a lot of really new followers and I wanted to give you guys a look-see. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, of what I do. So my name is Rebecca Dragonheart and I'm a psychic medium. I've been doing this since 1993. So this is my calling. I do provide readings for my clients. Go to my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. And I also do have a Patreon account if you guys are interested. There's a lot of valuable information on there as well. Okay. And it's found on my website too. Thank you for the heart and fire and flowers and everything you guys have sent me today. I love it. You're so generous.
You have 10 minutes left.
Holy cow.
I know.
Aw, thank you. Okay, next question.
All right. Tara Moore 77 says, "Hi, you're amazing."
Oh, thank you, honey.
I just lost my uncle. Does he look out for me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And such a fun person. You know, it's so interesting to feel certain vibrations. What I hear is that your uncle looks out for you and is going to maintain and also clear out some of the crappy people in your life. So he's helping you to bring better energies into your experience, is what I hear. Very, very, very loving towards you, honey, and is, he shares his time, so he's not always with you, but it does feel like when you talk about him, it's like instantly he's in that space. I don't know why he keeps showing me a cowboy hat. I have no idea what that means. He just keeps showing me a cowboy hat. Okay, I said it. Very, very sweet person, and is going to be there to support you if you want him to. Talk to him more, because it does give him the energy that he needs to be able to interact with you a little bit more deeply. Okay, and he tells me the radio, so whatever's going on with music, he uses that as a way to communicate with you, okay? Oh, thank you, honey.
That was so funny.
What?
That was just the one that I was just reading.
Oh, yeah, that keeps happening. Interesting. You guys are very magical today.
All right. I'll read it now.
Yeah.
This person says, Sheena here. Big relationship turmoil. So lost and love him so much. Is this the end?
Unfortunately, it does feel like this is a transition out of the relationship. But I'm going to tell you this. A lot of great lessons have been learned. And you do have somebody who's coming into your life within the next 8 months. So don't worry, okay? This is something for you where you're going to have to process. And the sooner you process, honey, the sooner your forever is going to come in, okay? So clear out the trauma is what I hear. And I know it's hard, honey. What you need is a crystal called Morganite. And Morganite's going to just help with that grief, okay? It's like rose quartz on crack if you don't know anything about crystals. Yeah. It is. Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. What's the question that I was going to read next?
No. Find it.
One moment.
Got it.
I don't have it, but I'll read this one.
Okay.
This person says, Hi, I'm 35 and I've never had a loving romantic relationship. Will this happen for me? And this is Katie.
Yeah, Katie, you will have a relationship come. It feels like within the next couple of years. But, honey, you got to really clear out your old programming is what I hear. So your old belief systems. And sometimes we get those belief systems from school. We get those belief systems from our family. We get those belief systems from our friends. Your belief systems need to be changed is what I hear. So it's really about you focusing on healing and recovering from past traumas more than anything. And it feels like long ago trauma. Okay. So meditate, work on the heart and the emotions. So you got your heart chakra and your emotional chakra. So this one especially, okay. You're going to find that this year is a big shift for you. Okay. I know it's been difficult for you. Oh, thank you for the fire, honey. All right.
Okay, this person says, Hi, Ryan here. I'm wondering if moving to Los Angeles is the right decision for me.
So, yes, but not the timing that you're trying to do it is what I'm hearing, okay? So they're asking for you to take it slow for some reason. So listen to that. Yes, it's good alignment, but don't rush things is what I hear. Okay. So just take it slow and do it in the right timing. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the flowers.
All right. This person says, Hi, I'm Nelda. My husband passed in October. Does he have a message for me?
Oh my gosh, so much love. It's interesting because I feel like the touching. So there's a lot of playing with the hair and touching you here, laying down with you. The main message, honey, is please don't stay sad is what I hear. It's like find happiness because, it's okay for you to be happy even though you've lost somebody special and important. And for him, where he is such a beautiful place, and for you to continue to suffer doesn't make any sense. So allow yourself to heal and allow yourself to have that happiness, because you really do hold this like I should be depressed and unhappy for the rest of my life energy, and that's not serving you. So it's really about healing and allowing yourself to feel again more than anything. Okay. He loves you so much, and he's still going to love you and going to stay there and be a part of your life. And if you want to communicate with him, just do it, and he will respond back. Yeah.
Right, next question.
Yeah.
Jackie Patterson 2 says, hello, is Mum around me? We used to joke about her coming back to clean my windows.
She doesn't clean your windows though. Yeah, she is. And you know, it's so interesting because I don't always see this, but she has angelic wings. And when I see that, that shows me that, you know, she was the glue to your family. She was the glue to the people in her life. And, you know, she was an earth angel is what I hear. Like she just, oh yeah, just got shivers. Beautiful soul, honey. Very, it is so hilarious because she presents herself as like in her 20s, very young, very vibrant, very vivacious. I don't know if she joked about that, but she is sassy and such a kidder, like absolutely hilarious in her energy. And she hides things on you. That's what she's telling me. So when you have things go missing, just tell your mom to bring them back. All right. So funny.
This person says, hi, this is Nadeli, new here. Or Natalie, maybe.
Natalie?
Will my family and I move to another state this year?
Yeah, I do hear that it will happen by October. So.
That's good.
Yeah, and it'll be a simple and easy move too. So, yay.
All right.
Next.
This person says, I've been dying to know if my mom, Vivian, is okay. She passed in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is Vivian, too.
Oh, that's awesome. Honey, she's totally okay and free now is what I hear. And, you know, it's interesting because with her energy, it's like, oh, she's somebody who visits a lot of people. So I don't know, she feels like in life she was kind of isolated or something going on there. And now she's like, she visits everybody and she is just like in everybody's life and everybody's business. What I do feel with you, honey, is she's very concerned for, you know, the track that you're on. And what I mean by that is like, she wants to see you find more joy and be less serious about your life. So allow yourself to have more fun, I guess is what she's really trying to imply here. Don't take life so serious, it's too short. Okay, so really enjoy yourself and allow people in your heart is also what I hear from her. Okay.
All right. This person says, hi, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I suddenly met someone from my past. What's happening?
Oh, that's interesting. So you've been pulling for a good vibrational match is what I'm hearing. And this person matches pretty close to what you've been pulling for. So it's a representation physically of what you've been asking for, honey. I don't necessarily feel that this is like your person, but it's definitely something to take note of because it's showing that you're ready for the next step with the person that's coming into your life. Okay. So this is just a visual, physical representation of what you're asking for. But this isn't your vibrational match, okay? Yeah. It's okay to be friends. Thanks for the gifts, too, by the way.
This will probably be our last question. It's 4:59.
Wow. How? That is crazy.
All right. This person says, Ashley, will we be blessed with our rainbow baby this year? Thank you.
Yes, you will. And it's so funny because the energy is around you already, waiting to come into the world. It's very, very, very soon. Yeah, very soon. Yay. I love it. And honey, it feels like this soul is, I mean, this soul is destined for you, but it feels like it was your baby from before. So that's nice that you get to still have that energy. Yeah. Oh, so much love. One more? Sure. Yeah. You found one you want to read? Yeah. Okay.
All right. Grace asks, I'm seeing repeating numbers today. What's the message?
So repeating numbers are very important. When you're seeing, it really depends on the numbers. Do we have our book here? No. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So there's a book, which you don't have to get the book, but you can definitely Google the numbers. Angel Numbers 101. This book gives you all of the information. 1111 is really your spirit guides, validating your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions to a situation. 444 is also your spirit guides. What?
You said 444 as someone typed 444 into the chat.
Hilarious. 222 is partnership. So like numbers are very important, and it's really about learning what these numbers mean. In your particular case, it feels like communication from the other side. So it's not necessarily your guides, but more spiritual. So it's like family or friends or the spirit side, okay? So really just when you see them, Google to see what it means, like the spiritual meaning of this number. Like 1, 2, 3 is like things are working out, things are moving in alignment. 555 is like the end of something, that kind of thing, okay? So there's certain numbers that are very important, okay? So learn about that. What I do feel is it's the spirit. Okay, it's a little bit different because usually it's spirit guide, but this feels like spirit communication. So it's direct messages to you. All right. I guess that's it. It's already been an hour. I cannot believe it. So thank you guys for joining me today. And again, if you do want to book a reading with me, they're on my website at RebeccaDragonheart.com. And they are 45 minutes long. First come, first serve. Okay, guys? And I love you. And I will see you guys again. And have a great, I know it feels like the weekend to me, but Wednesday. All right, guys. Mwah. Thank you for all the gifts as well. You guys are amazing. Love ya.